Now, I wondered whether you could touch on mindset just briefly, because in my own work helping teachers think more entrepreneurially and think more business-y, I find that a lot of them do have sometimes limiting beliefs about it and feel awkward talking about money and charging and what do I charge, and I shouldn't be charging too much because I'm a music teacher. And do you find the same thing with some of your teacher students, and how do you get around that?
Every day. Teacher, that's why I asked if I could chat about money, because for some reason in our profession, it's a big no zone. But in
Mm.
every other profession, that's like everyone chats about it. So
Why do you
money
think that
hangups are a
is?
real thing. I don't know. And I've tried to break down the walls a little bit, but I think it's because we don't make a lot of money. So therefore it's kind of hush hush. That's the only thing I can think of, is that we don't make a lot of money and we aren't comfortable chatting about it because we've always kept it so quiet.
Because teachers are some of the most passionate people on the planet, we feel like we're doing it as a service, I guess. And
Yes,
we get a bit of
yes.
cash on the side just to help pay our bills, and that's nice. But really, we're doing it because it's meaningful for us and we believe in it.
Yes. And,
So,
a lot of my students come and say, Casey, I don't feel comfortable charging for my work. And I'm a teacher. I'm supposed to give and give and give. And that's okay. That's why I say give away 80% of your content for free. You're allowed to do that. Give away 80% of it for free and just charge for 20% of it. But know your worth and be expensive, but be worth it. So I am by far the probably most expensive course on the market when it comes to teachers. I remember thinking the first time I decided on my course price, there's no way a teacher's going to pay this. There's no way. So how can I make it worth it? And so that's what I did, was pour my heart and soul. Is I never wanted a teacher to purchase and say, man, it's not really worth it. So the mindset shift here that we work on inside of our programs is the difference between a teacher and what we call a CEO teacher. There has to be a total teacher transformation somewhere between those two things, where we go into our daily habits and our daily routines. We fight the fears of overwhelm and the fears of what critics may say. Teachers are so kind-hearted and they are so afraid what the teacher next door is going to say if they sell their resources or if they charge for a course, so much so that we forget our own worth and forget that if we do this for us, then it's okay. So it's definitely a hurdle that we go through, but it's amazing to see them on the other side when they start believing that it's not about money. It really is just about impact. And once you put that first and you really do what you do best, which is teach, the money will follow every single time.
there's definitely a sense of that imposter syndrome too, isn't there? We identify ourselves as teachers. We're not business people. So how can we feel comfortable in that suit and tie kind of mentality? Do you find that that's an issue too?
Yeah, then I think the number one statement we hear is, but I'm just a teacher.
Mm.
And I love when someone throws that at us and I'll say, yes, you are just a teacher, but the online education system needs you now more than ever. The projection for like 2025 is like $325 billion are to be made in the online education industry, people selling courses and memberships. And I believe teachers are at the heart of that. We finally are going to get to say that we are paid what we are worth. We are paid for our performance because there's a total teacher transformation happening. And I'm just so happy to be at the heart of it and be able to encourage these teachers every step of the way, because it's a big learning curve.
Mm.
But I've taken a lot of courses from people that weren't educators, and it's obvious because it's hard to learn from people that aren't educators.
Hey guys, if you enjoyed today's video, then please make sure you click to subscribe. And if you're a music teacher looking for help with any aspect of your teaching, studio, or business, then make sure you check out topmusicpro.com for all our membership details.